Welcome to a Prof's Classroom. Class is in session. And today we're gonna be reviewing the movie Cloud. I don't know if you've heard about this movie yet, but this is Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cloud. If you're not familiar with Kiyoshi Kurosawa, he's a Japanese director, a very famous Japanese director and screenwriter, famous for the films Cure and Pulse, uh, among others. And the thing about Kurosawa's work, and not to confuse him with Akira Kurosawa, who the famous director for the films Seven Samurai and a bunch of other films, but this Kurosawa Kiyoshi, he is a master of the thriller elements, the suspense, the way he plays with camera work, the way he plays with blocking, with how he positions the players on the screen, makes for that feeling of it's unnerving. It's the way the music stops playing at important moments, or it starts playing at some and in the important beats of the film. This is a masterclass in suspense. The film is it's one of those films. It's a story that is very the story is very commonplace right now, as in the terms of basically what people would call scalpers. I don't know if you know anything about Pokemon or collectors or any of that world, but people are just reselling stuff at prices that are exorbitant, and the market is weird, and you can't if you're just a collector of, for example, Pokemon cards. You can't go to a store and buy a pack of cards because scalpers will buy them for cheap and then resell them for double the price. The main character in this film is basically what you call a scalper. And he's Ryosuke Yoshii is the main character. He is basically a scalper, but he also kind of starts going overboard, and he starts conning some people by buying and selling and reselling fake things. So basically everything starts to unravel, and the people he mistreats, um well, they're not very happy with him. Let's just say that. I don't want to ruin it for you. So this is a film that it relies on that sense of dread, on that suspense. This is not a horror film. If you're expecting a horror film with regular horror elements, then you're probably gonna be disappointed. It's not that kind of movie. So don't expect it. Expect a movie about. Expect the suspense. There's very few directors that I think are as good at suspense nowadays, like in current directors that do it so well as Kurosawa. I also have to give a shout out to Masaki Suda, who plays the main character, Yoshii. He is fantastic. Uh, the way his demeanor, he is very stoic. This is not a talking movie. This is a movie it's very contemplative, if that would be the right word. Um, so there's a lot of characters thinking, maybe just of some movement, but I really like how Kurosawa places characters. Usually, there's some slow movements and some slow tracking shots, one takes that are really good because they drive the suspense, especially when there's like a room and the camera's positioned at a spot and the characters just move around in and out of the same take. it takes a lot to do those kind of scenes well, and Kurosawa does them really, really well because they help, and they also help because the characters are usually turned around. Again, the camera is on these characters' backs, and usually you like to see somebody's face. If you're not seeing their face, that says, you know, they're not trustworthy. So this film helps by using those tricks to make you feel like you can connect with this main character. So this movie is streaming on the Criterion channel right now. So if you enjoy this kind of film, check it out. Tell me what you think. I really liked it. I probably, out of 10, I would probably give it an 8.5 or an 8. Let's just say an 8. So tell me what you think. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Why did you not like it? Please, I'm open to your thoughts. Let's have a friendly discussion about this. So that's my review of Cloud. Class is dismissed.